Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you're able to have a safe and fun July 4th. It is Sunday, July 6th. That means it's time for your regularly scheduled planning briefing. My name is Trent Parker with the National Weather Service in Missoula, Montana. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. If you don't want to watch these next couple of minutes or you just want a couple of key takeaways, we've got some hot days early in the week Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a couple elevated storm chances, and a little bit breezy Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we've got a little bit of a change coming for Thursday. Definitely a little bit cooler, closer to normal temperatures with those greatest chances for region wide showers and storms and accumulating precipitation. And then we're going to heat things back up for next weekend. Over the last 3 days, saw a pretty good amount of rain from that last storm system, which made for a pretty soggy 4th of July. But over an inch in far northwestern Montana, a couple of these mountains up here towards the Swan Range got well over an inch and a half of precipitation. Elsewhere, mostly a quarter of an inch to maybe half an inch in north central Idaho. Pretty good amount of rain over the last 3 days, especially for July standards. Now, taking a look at the satellite, in the wake of that storm, we've got another weak disturbance passing through in this northwesterly flow. You can see all those clouds, and that's where we've got the best chance for some showers today, especially in the higher terrain of northwestern Montana. This would be for Sunday. Otherwise, here's a timeline for the rest of the week. What we're looking at as far as temperatures go, a general warming trend all the way through Tuesday. That'll be the hottest day region wide with temperatures well into the 90s for most of us. A little bit of a cool down for Wednesday, and then a much bigger cool down for Thursday. That's going to be the coolest day of the week. And as far as our precipitation chances go, we've got to watch for some elevated convection both Tuesday and Wednesday afternoons. Even though it's not showing up in this chart, those storms likely won't be putting down a whole lot of rainfall region wide. But Thursday, that's where this chart is highlighting the best chance for accumulating precipitation here over the next week. And Storm Prediction Center already highlighting Tuesday with just kind of general thunderstorm risk for west central Montana, southwest, and then into north central Idaho as well. And what it looks like is these inverted V soundings where the dew points are much lower than those surface temperatures. So that means we're going to be looking for those gusty, drier thunderstorms with outflow generally above 35 miles per hour. Temperatures on Monday starting to get pretty warm. We're up into the 90s here in Missoula, upper 90s here across portions of the Hells Canyon and lower Salmon River valleys, and we're hanging out in the 80s and across much of northern, far northern Montana. And then for Tuesday, those temperatures tick up by about 5 to 6 degrees. So we're well into the 90s here in Missoula. In fact, mid to upper 90s. And we're starting to see those triple digits pop up here in some of those lower river valleys down in north central Idaho. And on Wednesday, a little bit cooler, but still hanging on to those mid to upper 90s here in west central Idaho. And then we're into the low 90s, mid to low 90s here across much of west central Montana. Humidity trends, if you're concerned about fire weather or any kind of danger like that, or maybe you're just trying to dry some things out, we're going to see a pretty good dry day here on Monday and then even drier for Tuesday. In fact, we're going to be dipping below that 20% threshold in many areas. So that's something to watch. Good recovery for Wednesday. It should be a little bit wetter out there with a couple of showers and thunderstorm chances and that moisture increasing into the Thursday timeframe, where that'll likely be our wettest day of the week. It's likely going to be a all day event and then drier as we head towards Friday and especially Saturday and Sunday of next weekend. These are our maximum wind gusts. These do not include any gusts associated with thunderstorms, so keep that in mind. But generally, we're going to see an uptrend in these winds, especially in the afternoons, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we're going to switch to more of a northwesterly flow by Thursday, still keeping kind of an elevated wind look to that chart. 6 to 10 day outlook features a slight chance for above normal precipitation and then a pretty good chance that we'll see above normal temperatures here. That goes all the way through the 15th of July. And then for the rest of the month, we're looking at below normal precipitation, above normal temperatures. That's the likely outcome. And again, thank you for watching this. If you have any questions, feel free to email us, give us a phone call, check us out on socials, or just visit our website. We've got a lot of products up there that you can check out. Our next scheduled briefing will be Thursday, July 10th. Hopefully, you guys have a great week. Have a good one.